going back to your shows, right? So, what have you ever opened up for somebody famous?
Yeah, I used to open up for Michael Blackson.
Oh, for real? Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, I used to go on the road with him.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know that. That's what's up.
yeah, that was a good job.
How long ago was that? Early in the game?
Yeah, I was like,
Oh, I just want to get the timeline.
Yeah, I was like,
I got Ken going back in his memory.
Yeah, cause it be so long ago. Nah, it been like.
Your story, bro. I'm here to make.
You know what? Cause I forget the story until niggas bring it up. Like, yo, what happened? Like, oh yeah, that did happen. Nah, like,
good, man.
I was like a year in the game. You know what I'm saying? And me.
So when you first started doing stand up, you was on tour. I mean, you was traveling with him.
Yeah,
that's dope, man.
As in my first year in the game, I hooked up with him, and a promoter from Philly, MICHEAL, and they put me together with Mike, and we just traveled, went to different cities, and sometimes I got to perform, but sometimes I didn't, and then if I didn't get to perform, I still. I had to take care of all this shit, you know what I'm saying? Had to carry the bags, put the bags on the table, help sell the merch and shit like that. So
you saw it from every aspect.
Huh?
You saw it from every aspect.
Yeah, I sang from every aspect. But that going on the road with a nigga like Mike, it shows you how to move like a celebrity.
Speak on it.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody not moving like the talent. It shows you how to move like the talent. Like he get 2-3 rooms every show. They pay for 2-3 rooms, so now he get to come with his family if he want to. Like it's different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he get 2-3 rooms. They take care of everything. So one time we was out. Vegas. And Mike had a show in L.A. And he like, before we go to the L.A. show, we're going to go to Vegas real quick and just chill out there for the day. I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? So we go out to Vegas. We chilling. And, as soon as we get to Vegas, we get to the airport. And a nigga named Big Cheese, he a rapper. He used to be one of AINT artists. I don't know. I never seen him come out. I never seen a song come out from Big Cheese. But shout out to you, Big Cheese, because that was a good nigga. So, he was a rapper. But, he seen Mike. He was like, damn, Mike. You know what I'm saying? He start busting up Mike. And then next thing you know, the nigga paid for our entire trip.
You serious?
He paid for our entire night. The rapper nigga paid for Mike, the two promoters. And there was another nigga with us. You know what I'm saying? It was like 5 of us. The rapper nigga, he had like 3 niggas with him. He paid for Mike everything. You know what I'm saying? We went to the club. We got drinks. We got food. He got the hotel. You know what I'm saying? That nigga paid for everything. You know, I appreciate you, Big Cheese. You know what I'm talking about? But that was
that's on your first time out. You just You just experiencing it all.
Yeah. I rocked with him for like between probably a year and 3 years or some shit like that. So on and off, but yeah, it was a good job.
See, now it's starting to make sense to me how like you basically like a veteran. When I saw you at the show in Delaware, I'm just like, literally, no lie, I'm watching it like a HBO special, like, cause you were just up there just. Hey, I'm just like you were just so naturally funny, and it just you worked the role. You see somebody say something, you respond back to them. Like now, I could see like you really are seasoned into it. And name some of the places you've been.
Jesus, just comedy. Just comedy. You want to know all the trips? I'm a trip. I'm a trip taker. I'm a trip taker.
As far as comedy, like, where is it taking you to?
I perform. I go to Hawaii like once a year. I definitely do Hawaii like once a year, and I did Africa. I did Johannesburg. I did 6 shows in Johannesburg when the
Wow.
comedy clubs was open. This was before the pandemic. I believe they closed them after the pandemic.
Mm.
But before the pandemic, it was comedy clubs all over Johannesburg. It was 2 comedy clubs and it was a bunch of comedy rooms.
Mm.
No, was one comedy club in Johannesburg and there's another one in a different city, but it was like an hour away. So, but I did 6 shows out there. It was a good time. Got to chill with some tigers, lions, and bears and shit. So I like, yeah. See, I got a video with this cheetah and shit. So like, it was a good time. It was like the most scariest, lovely, amazing, terrifying, detrimental trip I've ever been on. Like I didn't know what was going to happen at any moment. Like I could have got robbed and all that shit. So you know.
I saw the podcast. You said that you went to a club and
man. Yeah, they definitely were trying to kidnap you, boy. I was at the trick spot, you know what I'm saying? Don't go to the trick spot by yourself in Africa. But just to even get to the trick spot, so the trick spot wasn't like in Johannesburg. You gotta go to, it's like a different city. It's like 20, 30 minutes away. Ain't that far. But you gotta take the fucking trip. You know what I'm saying? But once you get out there, they got the Ubers. They'll take you there, but they won't pick you up because the Ubers is beefing with the taxi drivers.
Wow.
So they beefing. So like this Uber shit new. You know what I'm saying?
New to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's technically new to us, but it was just newer. This is when I went out there 6 years ago.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Uber wasn't like it is now.
Nah. So it was a brand spank. So once the Uber hit out Africa and niggas got to start doing that shit, the taxi drivers was fucking pissed.
Taxi drivers been out there for years.
Yeah.
I remember I went to Africa back in the 90s.
Yeah.
So taxis, that's it. It's taxis and it's the they call them porta-potas.
Yeah.
Sierra Leone, but the big like the old 70s vans.
Yeah.
To pick people up, but yeah.
Yeah, so the taxi drivers so mad they start shooting at the Uber drivers. So every time if they know you're an Uber driver waiting for somebody to come out, they shoot at your car so you could drive off. That way, by the time the dude come out, he be like, taxi.
Yo,
he like, no, I just got an Uber. Uber left. Taxi.
That's wild.
They don't go fuck out there, man.
That's
you know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. I fuck with it though. I would definitely want to go back.
So, and the reason I be wanting you to say these places, because I know you put them in your when you do like the reaction videos and stuff like that. You'll always put like my next show is that. You always
yeah.
It. So I'll be wanting you to say it because you're a humble guy.
Yeah.
But I didn't even know that your track record. I'm only used to the IG, but I didn't know that your track record went back so far when it comes to stand up. So I commend you, bro.
Yeah, I've been in the game, brother. I was here goes a story. Here goes this is a good one.
What's good with y'all? Wave familiar. This your boy J.K. again, and I'm showing you here for y'all to go on my website, PlayaWave.com, if you trying to get the latest merch / drip for you to wear for the wintertime, summertime. Don't matter. You can wear it at any time. Definitely get it. You can definitely get it on the website here. If you want to see all of my content, definitely go on here in the music or PlayaWave TV tab, and you're going to see all of my content there. Definitely support your guy, and definitely go on www.playawave.com. Know that.
I've been in the game for a long time. So one day, it's like 5 comedians. It's 3 comedians. Promoter like you're gonna go on a trip to North Carolina. Now the promoter looks exactly like Kevin Hart.
Oh wow.
And the promoter looks like Kevin Hart. So the promoter tells everybody that he's Kevin Hart's brother.
Oh shit.
Right? He been running with this story for years. He got a picture with Kev. He put that as his profile picture. He put it as his profile picture. So he looked like Kev's older brother.
Yo.
So the promoter, he set up a show out North Carolina with these dudes, but he got nigga from Martin on it, Bruh Man. He got Bruh Man on it. Okay. My man Cool Bubba Ice on the show, and it was Matt Black and Lamar Todd. So, first off, we should have knew it was some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But we take this fucking long ass ride. We drive all the way down to North Carolina. The first
So I was
night.
coming from Philly down there.
Yeah, the first night we stay there, we go to a club, and next thing you know, he like, yeah, we just gonna sleep at one of my bitches' houses. And she cooked for us and shit. You know what I'm saying? But we slept there. We knew we like,
Crib?
huh?
It was a big crib.
It was a regular crib. It wasn't big. This shit was. It was.
Y'all had y'all sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, we was on couches, nigga. What the fuck is you talking? Niggas had to make pilots. So that was the first night. We do that shit. We get up out of there. Cool. Alright. So we about to do the show. We did the show, but come to find out, the promoter told the other promoter, my promoter, that we ride with, he told the other promoters that he could bring Kev for a walkthrough. So he said I could bring Bruh Man for a show, but I could bring Kevin Hart for a walkthrough for $20,000, right? Okay. So the nigga gave my promoter $20,000 already.
This is the guy that's saying Kevin Hart.
Yeah, he's Kevin Hart brother.
Okay.
So he said, and he looked just like him. Yeah, he said he Kevin Hart brother. The nigga gave him $20,000 already, right? So, mind you, the rest of us don't know nothing about all the logistics and shit. So the Bruh Man show, it was a lit show, fire. Lamar Todd and Matt Black about to fight for no reason. I'm not sure why they about to fight. It was some dumb shit. It was the pettiest reason. So I had to break them up. Mind you, I had this girl at the show. I'm supposed to be meeting at the hotel. I don't wind up meeting her. I wind up losing my phone. So I lost my phone. I can't meet the girl. And then and we take longer to get to the hotel because they was about to fight. So I'm breaking these niggas up. And it's about some dumb shit. We can't even remember the reason. All that happened. We go to sleep. We all wake up friends. We start chilling, talking again, and talk about everything that happened last.
Niggas fight for like 2 seconds.
You know what I'm saying? Cool, yeah, we all wake up friends. Ain't nothing tripping. Right. Everybody they started apologizing. They was on some bullshit. We started talking about how, and I'm laughing. I'm making it a joke. Everything, it ain't serious no more. All we hear is a knock on the door. It's our promoter. He like, yo, come out in the hallway. Come out in the hallway. We come out in the hallway. Don't you know, we go to the elevator, the other promoter and his security guard got our promoter hemmed up. He got him hemmed up. One nigga got a gun. And the security guard got the gun, right? But he only got one arm. Like, he only got one full arm. The other arm is a nub. It's just nub right here. What? He got one full arm. So he's armed. He's a one-armed man. He's a one-armed man. Wow. So at this point, they like, yeah, we want our money back. They done already ran in his pockets. He ain't got $20,000. He ain't got $20,000. They ran in his pockets. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got $20,000. But we want the money back and shit like that. And they acting like they about to kill this nigga in the hallway, right? I'm like, this a bad joint. So then I just bust out like, yo, man, I don't know nothing about that. We just some comedians. If y'all fuck with us and let us live, y'all can come back in Philly. I got 3 bitches and some candy, and we all can party.
Don't tell me it worked.
I'm not sure if it worked or not, but all I did, I looked at the nigga Matt Black. That nigga cracked a smile like this. And that's all I needed. They wanted to let this go, though. They wanted to let this go, and we just drove home. They took all this money, though, so we had to pay for the gas on the way home. Because they took all this money.
He ever tell you where the $20K went or no?
Oh, man. He spent that shit on a wrap on his car. He got his car wrapped. His car.
A regular car?
Yeah, a regular car, but it's his face on it now. It was.
That do not cost $20K.
I don't know where he put the rest at, but that was the first dumbass decision.
He was capping. Ain't no way. He probably spent like $2-3K on that, and then that's crazy. Well, that is a crazy story.
Man, I almost died in North Carolina because a nigga lying. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, but it's dope that you went from those humble beginnings and now, getting into what you're getting into now. How did you get into the movies? Because you know what? It's crazy. A couple months ago, shout out to, I think his name was Kyrie Terrell. That dude.
Yeah.
Money. He
He did Money Lovers and Work Babe.
Right. You did.
I
you was on Money Lovers, right?
I was on Money Lovers and I'm in Work Babe too I'm just did it like a cameo though.
You just I went to the premiere.
It was just the scene so fast, my face go on and off the camera. You be like,
I didn't see it. It was so quick.
It was quick. When Kyrie walked into the restaurant to go talk to the funny shorty, when he walked in there and talk to her, I'm like in a corner with this hat on too, with this green hat on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. Cause when I saw you in Money Lovers, I was like, oh, all right, I see. Ken.
Yeah.
Was you in what other movies? I should ask you. What other ones that you've been in?
First movie was Coney Montana. That's a Michael Blackson production, and Patrick Deppa. You know what I'm saying? I think that's on YouTube right now. If y'all want to go watch that, it's like a Scarface poof.
Okay.
And then I was in this movie called My Sisters. My man Jay from out L.A. I went out L.A. and did a movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, and they shot the whole movie in I think 24 hours. It was like 24 hours.
One day?
Yeah, they did it one day. They did This how they do it. They did everything with 3 takes. So they took.
They did a whole. Hold up, the whole movie in 3 takes.
Yeah, everything in 3 takes. So every shot they shot was 3 takes automatically. It wasn't until it was 3 takes. Bam, bam, bam. All right, we're gonna do it this, and they already got the camera set up, and it was just really about organization on that shit, cause they had a time set in place for everything, and then while they setting this area up, they got somebody already setting the next area up. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't had to. You know what I'm saying? You came in, you were supposed to start at 10:30, you know what I'm saying, or 11:30. Yeah. You came in, you had to set up. Nah, they already set that shit up.
You just come in and do what you got.
You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, y'all shooting and rolling the next scene.
Dope, professional.
So, yeah, that was a good day's joint. I enjoy just watching them do that so fast and so quickly. You know.
That's what's up. And in LA, I mean, that's where everything is. So, I mean, that's what's up.
Yeah, that was a couple years ago. Actually, it was like fucking 10. No, probably like 6, 7. Nonetheless, I got another movie. Saturday, I was on Saturday. Jim and the Saint.
It's called Saturday?
Yeah, it's called Saturday.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right, cool. What's it going about?
Marley Cobain and Marley Cobain, he having a good ass Saturday and wound up having a party at the end of the day or some shit like that.
Oh, he the main character.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like Friday but Saturday. Yeah. a different one. You know what I'm saying? But I got like 4 more movies. They ain't come out yet though. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for them to drop.
Already shot, but you just never.
Yeah, those are the ones that's shot. You could go look them up on Tubi.
Which ones? The ones that you just talked about?
Yeah, all of them. They all on Tubi right now. Those 5 on Tubi. I got 4 more. I'm just waiting for them to drop. So I've been working.
How did that? Is it just kind of the same circle you network from the comedy networking? Did that lead into the movies, or was it just like they saw your work and they're like, "Hey, what's up, Ken?"
I mean, my first movie was with Michael Blackson, so that was just comedy networking, and I just knew him. And the second movie was comedy networking too, because I went out L.A. To fuck with Clint Coley. I went out with
I heard that name.
I went out L.A. to fuck with Clint Coley one day, and I called him up, and Jamaica G was with me too.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so me and him went out there. I did a show out there. It was cool. It was a good joint. But more importantly, when I went out there and did this show, I also hit Clint up. I'm like, yo, what you doing? So he was like, I'm on this movie set. If you want to come through, just come through.
That's what's up.
So I went to the movie set where Clint was at, and he was like, all right, well, I can't really do too much because, we about to shoot this shit, but y'all just sit out here, y'all chill out here, just get to know niggas. And I got to know one of the sound guys. I got to know the sound guy. and the sound guy is making his own movie.
Wow. So you got connected from one to he's saying the song.
Yeah, mind you,
What's up, bro?
when we got there, Vivica A. Fox is in the movie or whatever. Whatever. I'm not even sure. I don't even know what they shot. I literally don't know what they shot. All I know is Vivica A. Fox was there. You know what I'm saying? She was in that motherfucker, and it was just it was a dope vibe. So just you gonna get to know these niggas, and eventually, I got to the point where Kobe Jack, a comedian, he been doing acting before he was a comedian. So I asked Kobe, I'm like, yo, I kind of want to get in some more movies. I see you out here killing it, boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I want to get in some movies. He was like, well, just hit up an acting coach. I said the shit once to him. I ain't act on it, but then I said it again, and then I acted on it, and I wound up getting an acting coach, and then
Dope.
in the process of getting an acting coach, then after that, I just start reaching out more. So that was what I was looking for, just to start reaching out to more people, so I could keep them roles. So after I got that coach, after I reached out to people, I wound up getting into like another 6 movies or something. And then sometimes people reach out to me.
Your work can speak for itself too, and it does. So that's dope.
I'm in a movie called Sugar Honey Iced Tea, a real Sugar Honey Iced Tea, and it's gonna be a dope ass movie. It's fire. But I had my first sex scene in it.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? I had my first sex scene. I did the nasties. But like that role was like, I feel like I did my most acting in that genre. Like I feel like I did the most acting I've done, and I had a lot of roles, and they gave me freedom. Like when I said I want to add something, they let me add that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing I was gonna say. Do a lot of them let you improv?
It depends on the person. It depends on the film. It depends on how comfortable they are with you. It depends on how it depends on how arrogant the fucking the writer is. Because the writer, sometimes they take it as disrespectful when you try to change. Like this lines is good. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if they not that arrogant and they understand, like, because sometimes they just writing it from a one person mindset. They don't even think about every aspect. And I didn't grew up in different neighborhoods. I done seen different shit. So when you say these lines to me, my response is this, not what I see on the paper. Yeah, what I see on the paper is like, yeah. This would be a white guy or a Mexican guy say some shit like that. Like not a hood nigga or a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Every role got a different person in it, so they might be writing it from just a gentleman's point of view. But the character was a hood nigga. It's like, bro. So, but he's talking, yo, bro, I wouldn't do things like that.
Right.
You're like, yo, fuck out of here, bull. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's different.
Yeah. And it's good that you can spot that, because you being a comedian, you know how people can react to stuff. Yeah. Your own life experiences, you like, well, boy, right, that ain't how it's gonna go. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up, man. And that's good that you're getting into the movies, because, like I said, I can see you doing your own special. Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah, that's probably my goal. That is definitely my goal. I want to say for next year, but I gotta rearrange my life so I get to the point where I could practice more. I wanna. Once I do my special, I want that shit to be fire. Like I need to be on stage at least 5. I need to go back to the old school days, be on stage between 5 to 10 times a week. Right. That way, when I do that special, that shit come out so crisp. And I don't want to have a special when niggas like, oh, that shit ass, or that shit corny, that shit mediocre. Which people probably gonna say that anyway. But if I feel like that while I'm putting it out, then I can't put it out.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? If I feel good about it, then if motherfuckers say that, all right, whatever. All right, I couldn't please y'all anyway. But if I don't feel good about it, then this shit is ass. Right. Who put this shit together?
Right. And is it like you want to shoot it with your own money, or are you looking for it to be? Well, I should ask you, how does it usually go when you want to shoot a special? Is it that you got to shoot your own, and then you got to go to like a Netflix or something like that to look at it, or it's basically they're gonna invest in you to do it.
The best way is to. The best way with everything nowadays is to already do your own projects and then um, capture it and then try to sell it to whatever platform you can sell it to.
Gotcha.
So capture everything, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, put it together later. You know what I'm saying? If you can videotape everything, put it together later, make it a documentary. You know what I'm saying? Like
I didn't even think about that.
it's a documentary at that point. So you could take all these interviews and then you could do interviews on you. You can have somebody interview you about how you was just interviewing niggas, make a documentary, then put that shit on Tubi. And if motherfuckers watch it, they watch it. You get money. And it's really that simple.
He's dropping a lot of games now. I'm trying to tell you, he upgrading your
I'm
game
saying,
right now. He dropping game right now.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm full of knowledge. I believe I was put here to teach every day. And the shit might be funny and y'all might laugh, but I be really saying some real shit. Like every time I drop something, like I really be dropping shit so I want to change the minds. Like I want when you go back home to your relationship that you get more peace in your house from your woman. And I want you to be a better man to her at the end of the day. Like when y'all. So if you listen to the shit, like, yeah, it was funny, but like if you change a little bit of shit, we can fucking work this shit out. We won't have to do all these fucking male bashing and female bashing podcasts. We could just really operate together, you know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers don't want to listen to the joke, or they don't want to listen to the knowledge, so you gotta put it in joke form just for them to hear it.
I always say this, and it's crazy. Sometimes you have to put the medicine in the candy for motherfuckers to digest that shit.
Yeah, it is what it is. Like, and then sometimes the joke wasn't deep enough, so I started doing poetry and shit. So now I do.
I'm glad you getting on
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the joke wasn't good enough for you to get it. All right, I got a poem about it. I got a poem about this lifestyle that we live in that's fucked up for us, for our kids and our children and our wife and our, you know what I'm saying? It's bad out here. And the most we can do is laugh the pain away. And I got a show every third Friday at 5091 Umbria Street, the Heroes Mark Enterprise, 8 p.m. The next show is December 15th. I bring 3 poets and I bring 3 comedians and I host it with a poet. And I do poetry, I do comedy. We go back and forth. We get our little jokes off, but we have a good time. And we give out free wine. So
Definitely check that out if you're in there.
Laugh the pain. That's what we doing to do. We make you feel sad and then make you laugh it away like nothing happened. Because that's how powerful laughter is. Laughter make you feel like everything will be all right again, because it will be.
That's facts.
Yeah.
But and I'm glad you got into the poetry aspect, because the first time I saw you do poetry was at Troy event earlier this year at his birthday party, and I didn't even know you. I saw you come. I was like, my man about to do some jokes. I'm about to see him do it like he did on stage, and he just broke out into a poem, but it was a deep poem.
Yeah.
And the poem that you were saying, the poem that you did was deep, but it's funny that you do a joke where you say about what was it? How your girl left you, but it's not a joke. Like
Yeah.
Can you say it? My bad.
What, a joke about how my girl left? Which one?
It's the exact way that you said it. You said, yeah, my girl left me and she went with somebody else. But that's not a joke. That's real life. Like,
Yeah,
like.
No. You drinking out some shit. No, my ex-fiance got pregnant and engaged by another man. But that's not a joke. That's just some sad shit to say on stage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But she really did get pregnant and engaged. All right.
But but I like that. See, like we was just talking about earlier, you putting the medicine in the candy, but it's that people do go through that.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And you can say it, and I know it ain't easy for you to say back then, but now you
you go fuck now.
You do, and I always say on here, like, when it comes to things that you go through, men, we don't have an outlet for emotion, a healthy outlet. Your healthy outlet is poetry, comedy, doing things like that. So I always commend you for doing that. So how did the poetry start for you?
Poetry, I think technically I always been a rapper in my life. Y'all don't know that, but I got bars. If y'all don't know that, but I really be trying to rap all the time for no reason. But you know, that's one hand in hand with poetry. So I've been writing poetry since I was in high school. I had both my baby moms wrote poetry. I used to write poems to them. I had a whole poetry book back then. So, but nobody ever knew that. My baby moms knew. My baby moms and my mom knew, but nobody else knew that that I had a poetry book and I wrote poetry back then. But that just transpired to nowadays going through these silly ass relationships I be going through. And I wound up getting my little heart broke. I say I wound up getting my heart broke, but I really broke my own heart. I cheated. She ain't come back. So I wound up writing her a poem. She still ain't come back. Dang, you believe that shit? If you believe she ain't gonna come back and I write her a fucking poem, this bitch ain't shit.
Sometimes that shit happens, bro.
Jesus.
But you got it out. You got that shit out though.
But
so, you know.
Nah, it was dope. I'm glad I went through that. So I could just get on stage and start telling poetry. Because honestly, I'm better than a lot of poets. I'm better than a lot of niggas.
If you want any type of promo on PlayaWave TV, definitely hit me in the DM on my Instagram, j.king PlayaWave, for any type of promo, clothing promo, sponsorships. Definitely hit your boy up. Know that.